my name is Julie. Welcome. Okay, you guys, so I'm just gonna let you know from the beginning, this is a love reading, okay? And it's gonna be a little different from how I normally do it, so bear with me. Yeah, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you like this, okay? So yesterday, I'm sitting out on my front step, right? We had just had like this little snowstorm, and then it turned like 60 degrees, right? So I was really enjoying the nice weather, and I was out there reading, and I just kept getting downloads, so I started writing them, right? And I'm gonna read them as I wrote, and then I started looking into the stuff I was writing, and yeah, this is a love reading, you guys. This is a love reading. But first of all, what I wrote was throat chakra blockage, and then I wrote what causes it, which what I was getting was like unhealed, like woundings from past situations, you know what I mean? And not speaking how you really feel, which, okay, anyways, moving on, we'll just keep going. And then what lesson you need to like learn right now? Like that's the point of that, right? Is like, what lesson does a person need to learn? Okay. And then I was like, ooh, they need to ground their energy. And I kept hearing, ooh, my eye switching. I kept hearing the color green. And I'm like, well, that's weird though, because the throat chakra is blue, right? But the heart chakra is green. Okay, moving on. Anyways, then I'm hearing cardinals, mourning doves, and I seen mourning doves all over. I didn't see cardinals, but I was hearing cardinals, right? And then I was hearing the vaudeville, like VAUDEVILLE, superstition, right? I can't pronounce it right. But anyways, and that's about like correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the vaudeville is what they used to call like the burlesque, like the entertainment industry back in the day. What is called like that, like back when it was like burlesque and all that, right? That was just kind of the name I think they had of like the public shows or whatever. And so the superstition. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I'm going to read you guys this stuff, right? Now, remember I said cardinals. This is what started tripping me out to begin with. So I Googled what is the vaudeville superstition, right? And that's when they start talking about like if they were to break a leg, you know, and that's because like back in the day, hold on, let me get down here. Literally, this website is called cardinaldistrict.org, superstitions of whatever, and it says the general rule during the time of vaudeville was if you want to get paid, you had to perform, right? And that's where like the perform or the phrase break a leg. But I was like, oh, so if you want to get paid, you have to perform, right? Basically, like where I was started to feel off that was like, well, if you want something, you got to give something, right? You can't just be sitting back expecting something to happen and it's not, right? To the person with their blocked throat chakra, okay? And I am gonna say what I'm already feeling now is the person with the blocked throat chakra is the one who needs to speak and come forward. So I'm gonna just say masculine energy. We're just gonna throw it out there, right? Because I don't feel like no feminine needs to be chasing no man. It makes you look desperate. I'm just saying. And you can be mad at me if you want. But literally the cardinal, I kept hearing that, the cardinal, and then that's the website, the Cardinal District. I was like, no way, okay? So then I looked up cardinal, right? And I meant to look up like, I lost it. Okay, hopefully it comes back up. Here we go. Yep, right there. I said cardinal meaning, and I meant like spiritual, but like cardinal is like a different word, right? And it means central, essential, you know, like right here. The Merriam-Webster cardinal definition meaning. It implies to belonging to the very nature of a thing and therefore incapable of removal without destroying the thing itself or its character. Okay, this is what your masculine is learning right now, right? That is what they're figuring out right now. They're realizing that you are such a part of them that if they literally try to like X you out their life like they've been trying to do, right? I'm talking about y'all in separation. If they try to X you out their life, right? They're seeing that they're incapable of removing you from them without destroying themselves or their character entirely, right? 420 right there. I feel like this person is scared, right? And then the green is the heart chakra, like I was saying. Okay, so what did I have over here? So what is the number one blockages? This is what I looked up. What is the number one blockages for throat chakra? And it's lying, literally. The main inhibitor of the chakra is a lie. And this person is lying to themselves by not acknowledging what they want with you. And they're seeing that. They're seeing why they're blocked because they're trying to take a part of themselves away from themselves. Oh, You guys, they're seeing you as that. Like they love you, and they're seeing how integral or important, whatever the word is. You know what I mean? Like, you are to their being. Like, you are a cardinal part of them, right? And I feel like God's really putting work in with them. Maybe you guys like had past lives together back in the like 30s and 40s when the vaudeville type situation. Maybe you guys were performers or something of some sort. Or maybe you guys both are today. You're gonna know. I do kind of want to pull some cards. Let's see what was going on. I think that isn't that the most beautiful download you could ever get? And I had no idea when I was writing that stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, like really cardinal. And then I just want to say that I love God, because God makes things like the message so clear sometimes. God makes the message so clear. And I love it. The numbers I was getting were 8s, 844, 848, 484, and then 1212, lots of 12s and 2s, 212, because yesterday was 212, if that matters, when I was getting the downloads. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to know right now? Calling in your soulmate is what I just cut it to. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. Okay, listen. Yes, I feel like you should avoid praying specifically for you to have that person. I feel like you should pray. This is just as your reader, I'm telling you, I would pray in my own life to become the best version of myself in order to match up what God's bringing forward, right? We don't need to like lock anything into it, because then I feel like we're holding too much energy on what we want the outcome to be. And I'm not saying that it's not your person. Like, we're already talking about being your person, but I'm talking about letting things happen naturally, letting God take the wheel, not you take the wheel. And the number one thing you can be, that you're allowed to be in control of and you're guided to be in control of, is yourself, sweetie, right? And especially if you're calling in your soulmate. I was just seeing 7-Eleven again. I was seeing that yesterday too. I did a video when I talked about seeing that. That one was more of a warning about some extra though. But they did say 7-Eleven when I looked that meaning up. It was also a meaning of like abundance as well. Like, and your manifestation's about to come in. So like, if you know that's what you got going on, like, let's see what else we have for them. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Oh my gosh, they're talking for me right now. Listen, that's what we were just talking about, right? Like, you know this is your person. You know this is going to happen. So right now, the time is to just continue to do the self-work on the feminine side, right? On the masculine side, I mean, I feel like God's doing the work on the masculine side, you guys. I'm going to speak for the feminines, not the masculines, right? I mean, for right now. And the masculines, if y'all are in here watching, comment below. Let me know. Is God working on you? Is that what's going on your side? If you resonate as the masculine in this situation, like, are you starting to see that? Is that how you're starting to feel that person is an essential part of who you are in order for you to feel like a good version of yourself and not bitter by life? Because 828, I feel like some of you guys felt bitter a little bit, right? To my masculines. But I think you guys don't, you had we all, and each set of twin flame or union, right? We all have different things that we're here to learn this lifetime, and it varies a little bit, right? The collective energy is general, but there's all the personal lessons, and they're a mirror of each other, for real. Anything else? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith and keep an open mind. Okay, again, with the keep an open mind, your soulmate, it might differ from your usual type and expectations. I'm just going to say, and this could be the ones right here too. You've already met the person you seek. This is a beautiful love reading, you guys. Congratulations to whoever story this is. If this is resonating with you guys, let me know. This is beautiful. But I do feel like it's the expectations, like we were talking. It's not even, I mean, maybe it is the type. Maybe you and your person are so different that causes friction within you guys sometimes, right? But I think your guys' basic moral codes are the same. And that's the important part. Like, you don't want to be too much alike, right? But I feel like how you view, like, morals. That's the bottom line. And it would be, if this is a twin flame union, which I feel like we kind of are talking about, and I don't always use that terminology, but today we're running with it. We're running with it. I mean, those downloads and the way it lined up as I started looking things up were so freaking clear to me. I'm like, we're doing it. It is what it is. And I feel like maybe that's what the masculine is starting to really, like, they're going to get into that energy. I feel like some of them are going to be making moves. No lie. Anything else we need to know? New love. Stay optimistic about your love life and let go of control issues, you guys. They came out together. Yes, release your idea of the outcome, okay? Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Like, if you're the feminine, that's why I was saying you don't need to be chasing. Like, if they want to, they would, right? Oh my goodness. I saw the funniest thing on YouTube today, you guys. It's not funny. It really isn't, but kind of is. It was this girl, and she literally, it was a video, and it was like somebody's little cardboard set up bed, probably out in LA or something, right? Like out on the street. They even had pillows in there and like some Reese's peanut butter cup little things in there, and then some rose petals. And she was like, this is the definition of if you want to, they would, right? Like, for real, no matter the circumstance, if a masculine is interested in you, they will take the lead. They will come for you. Like, that's in their general energy. Like, that's their energy. That's their natural energy. Usually when they're running, it's because they're scared of having not being in control of the situation, I guess is the best way to say it. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be like a hater or nothing, but, and both of you had to learn how to release control in the situation, right? It's never one-sided. It's not. No matter what we want to believe. If this is a real soulmate, twin flame love story, it's not one-sided, okay? If it's a narcissist, empath, like chasing a man who's chasing a bunch of women, no, we're not talking about that, right? We're talking about two people that God wants together, right? Like, not the learning lesson, but like the blessing, the time to 12-12 right there, the time to be able to start your mutual mission. If y'all, I mean, you all should have one. And for some of you guys, it's just enjoying the rest of your life, like together, right? That alone, your happiness, because of your natural vibration, when the two of you like link up, like it will naturally lift the collective. Like, strangers on the street will see you guys, and like they will smile, and like it will bring hope to people that are hopeless, right? And I don't know if you guys ever heard my little acronym that I've heard. Well, I didn't make it up. I've heard it before, but it's like, for hope is hold on, pain ends, right? Like, don't give up. Don't give up. Some of you guys might have children with your person. Anything else? I'm going to switch decks. I almost want to end it just because it's like a beautiful reading. Anything else we need? Brilliant beliefs. I think you need to have faith. Have faith. Like, and my feminines, like, have faith that God's going to provide the appropriate masculine, like, that you can trust and be comfortable with. Like, you can allow to be the masculine in the relationship, right? Like, you don't have to over control and try to like, over control the situation. And I'm not coming at nobody because I've been there myself. It's like, but we put ourselves in those positions to be with people that we couldn't trust to take care of the basics, right? God's going to bring you forward somebody who you can trust to take care of you. Trust to protect you, you know, like, trust that they really do have your best intention and needs, like, at the end of what they do. Like, you might not always understand why they're doing something. I feel like for some of you guys, it's been really frustrating along the way, but having that genuine faith in God, that God isn't going to give you somebody that's not, you know, right. And that you will spot like the BS from a mile away, you guys. Anything else? Clarity, planning, releasing illusion, grateful optimism, joyous vision of the future. I feel like that's what it is right now. And if you guys are reconnecting with somebody you've already been with prior, you have to allow the relationship to be new if you want it to be new. I'm just saying. Okay, if you guys are interested in a reading, I am going to end it here. If you're interested in a reading, shoot me an email. I appreciate everyone who's been buying readings, everyone who's been donating. Like, you guys are awesome. So yeah. Ooh, sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. You're gonna be able to be in your feminine energy. You're going to be able to embrace the sensual part of yourself again, comfortably, not with judgment, right? Like, I feel like a lot of you put yourself second trying to keep a situation alive in the past. And this is not one you'll have to do that for. You're going to fully be able to embrace all parts of yourself. And the masculine is going to, like they're going to encourage you to be that. Like, without even, like, it's just natural. It'll be natural, you guys. It'll be natural. It's going to be natural.